on. First, a Chinese takeaway, or rather, a take-off. It's as cold as Siberia, ideal weather for putting one particular plane through its paces. At first glance, it looks like a Russian Yak-52, but in fact, it's a 30-year-old Chinese Nanchang CJ6. No weather problems for this one. One of its owners is 747 Captain Chris Noon. So how is it different?
The basic differences are it's fully flush riveted, which many of the Yaks aren't, and the undercarriage tucks right up, which makes it a far cleaner machine, and it's got dihedral on the wing, which gives it a greater inherent stability, of which it's meant to be because it's a basic trainer. The Yak-52 is more advanced trainer.
There's plenty of power, almost 300 horsepower, and I'll admit I was impressed. It's a nice little aeroplane. Chris found the plane after organising an aerobatic contest for the Chinese. He remembers the trip well.
Took the most horrific journey, a 5-hour journey in a taxi all the way to this airfield, and there was the aeroplane, and we flew it with a Chinese pilot, him not speaking English and me not speaking Chinese, which I hasten to add was one of the most interesting flights I ever had in my aviation career.
Despite that, he bought two and has since bought more, selling them to aviators in Canada and Australasia. He says there aren't too many good ones left in China, so price depends on the condition. Although most of the changes the Chinese made to the Yak were for the better, Chris did find one of their ideas was, well, let's say, interesting.
They've got this fuel oil dilution system to actually warm the oil up, which is tantamount to dangerous, really, because if you leave it on for far too long, you're looking for explosive conditions. So we, hopefully in our wisdom, have taken it out. It was a little bit hard to start this morning, but once you got going and warmed up, there was no problem at all.
Like the engine, it took China's aviation industry some time to get started. Its first aircraft, a CJ5 trainer made under Soviet license, didn't fly until 1954. But things warmed up fast. Within 4 years, they'd not only made thousands, but also flown their own first plane, a jet fighter trainer.